Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on two new free Steam game releases, a free weekend, and some Steam deals that are running right now. And one of those games actually got a free update as well. Its final free update, so relevant in that regard. On top of that, but let's start off with the free stuff since I know you guys are all about that. Elephant Rave 2 is now available on Steam. Yes, after the success of Elephant Rave 1, which I'm sure many of you sunk hours and hours onto. The Rave goes on 14 years after his first rave. The elephant has returned for a monumental challenge, avoiding very, very deadly beams of light. So, you know, Elephant Rave 1 was one of the most monumental releases in the history of our society, not even just in gaming, but really in any form of entertainment medium. So to finally get Elephant Rave 2 out here, that's pretty significant. So that dropped yesterday, so go ahead and check that out, coming from developer Wonderful Elephant and publisher Wonderful Elephant. And there is also the Elephant Collection that will be dropping sometime in the near future. So Elephant Rave 2 available now, and then also Cellosseum, a bullet heaven following the progress of a lone cell as it battles a variety of enemies on its quest to guide the evolutionary process of life. I guess it would be like Cellosseum would be the pronunciation, I don't know, but nevertheless, bullet hell top-down shooter here, so if you want to go check that out, go for it. Free title here as well. It's Steam achievements as on top of that, a bullet heaven following the progress of a lone cell. The lone cell plays a cell on its quest to become the leader of evolution. Choose from a range of unique attacks types that evolve the range, power, and type of projectile. So that's another free release. Go check it out. Dropped yesterday. And then lastly, Ultimate Chicken Horse is the free weekend title. Some wild free games, to say the least. This has an overwhelmingly positive reception. 27,000 reviews, 95% positive. Ultimate Chicken Horse is a party platformer where you build the level as you play, placing traps and hazards to screw your friends over, but trying not to screw yourself over in the process. The game is also 55% off for $6.74, so there you go with that. That's the free stuff. Now on to some deals, and one more free note. Sifu, 40% off for $24. Also want to note that this game did get its final content update, adding 6 arenas, 75 unique challenges, and a lot of content has dropped in the game. Now this was an Epic Games Store exclusive initially, so I know how you guys are about supporting your Epic Games Store titles or former Epic Games Store exclusive. You gotta bust out that pitchfork. Even at 40% off, you want it to be 400% off, and then you'll suggest buying it or think about buying it. But Sifu was really well received when it initially came out. It was done by Slowclap, the same studio that brought you Absolver, and Absolver was kind of mid, but Absolver also had fundamental gameplay mechanics that kind of parlayed into Sifu, and ultimately, I think it made Slowclap develop as a studio, which is kind of cool to see in real time. Again, Sifu, $24, free update on that, and a major free update. That is the final free update for that game. Final things to note, Dark Souls franchise sale, baby! This franchise, man, it is vomit-inducing to see how much these games have retained their price point. Dark Souls 3, guys, 7.5-year-old game, still $59.99 for the MSRP, but discounted, it's gotta be down to like $10-15 at most, right? Nope, 50% off for $29.99. That's not all. If you really want all the Dark Souls 3 content, you gotta buy the deluxe edition, so good job on that. $42.49 for a game from 2016. That's how much people love Dark Souls in hell. Credit to Bandai Namco that they can fleece people for years on end. But you know what? Dark Souls 3 is a remarkable game. It's an outstanding game. So if people are willing to pay that premium for Dark Souls 3, hell, I guess you guys have at it. Now, I buy all the Dark Souls games right when they come out. I'm not even a big FromSoft guy compared to a lot of other people, but I've bought every single Souls game on launch, so take it from me that even as somebody that isn't the biggest fan of these games, they're still tremendous. And Dark Souls 3, probably my favorite among the 3 Dark Souls titles, but I know a lot of people love DS1. I know some people even like DS2. DS1 is $19.99. Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin is $19.99 as well. DS1, of course, DS1 Remastered. So check those out. It is just so wild to see. I feel like Bandai Namco could be like a profitable publisher if like they just have Souls. Like they could screw their the rest of their portfolio. From Software is all they need. Obviously, that's a stretch. They need to make profit on their other games, but man, I feel like they just rake so much cash with the Dark Souls titles, and hopefully everybody From Software is getting paid, because they've been doing great work for the last decade, and yeah, those games still going for a premium is wild to me. But nevertheless, there you go with that. I wonder if with From Software, if Armored Core 6 is going to hold up in price as much as Dark Souls had. It's not just Dark Souls, by the way. Sekiro, not even a Bandai Namco published title. That game still goes for a premium price. $30 on sale, I think. It might be even more than $30. I think it's 30. It'll be interesting if Armored Core 6 holds up as strongly. That's obviously not a, I guess you would say, traditional Souls title or a traditional FromSoft title, but that's a game that's done exceedingly well, and I don't expect it to hold up in Dark Souls price points, but, you know, we've seen crazier. So Elden Ring, I believe the deepest discount we've seen on that is 30% off, so that's held up in price as well. So it just is what it is as far as these games not going on sale. You know, part of the thing, and really, like, every other publisher these days are putting deep discounts on their games at some point, at least. Like, even Sony with, you know, dropping some of these games at egregious prices, like, they'll eventually drop in price. Like, you can see Horizon now, you can get it for $15, Days Gone, $15, God of War's coming down in price, like, but Dark Souls, baby, that stuff is holding up in price, and Dark Souls 3 still at $30 as well to me. And again, that's just for the base game. Deluxe Edition, you're paying $42.49, but, yeah, if the games are at that quality level, I guess they can price it whatever the hell they want to. One final thing to note, Dying Light 2 is down to $30, man. I don't know why this game is holding up in price so strongly. I feel like it should be down to $20 at this point, just because it's got a lot of bonus content, like the Ultimate Edition for Dying Light 2. That being $70 is a little wild to me. That's on sale, by the way. It's typically $100. Dying Light 2 MSRP, obviously $60, but I like the game not as much as I like Dying Light 1, but, you know, it's still a fun time, and most of you guys at this point, I feel like, have played Dying Light 1, so it's hard to really recommend that game anymore, but $30, I think, is pretty good for Dying Light 2, but that'll do it for me. Again, 2 free titles, Elephant Rave 2, we've been waiting for this moment. I really think Starfield and Elephant Rave 2 were 1A and 1B as far as biggest games of the year, to be frankly honest. Cellosseum is free as well, 55% off for Ultimate Chicken Horse and a free-to-play weekend on that. Sifu with its final update, 40% off at $24. Dark Souls, if you want to, you know, sell off your arm, you can get that. You can get Dark Souls 3 for $30 and Dying Light 2. That's kind of pricey as well, though. But Dying Light 2 is a year old, and Dark Souls 3 is 7.5 years old at this point. So Dying Light 2 is a year and a half old. But I digress. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.